Just imagine for a moment what it would be like if everything you ever wanted, everything you ever desired, it wasn't something you had to wait for, it wasn't something you had to earn, but was simply the result of one decision, one shift, one action. That's right, action. The decision to take the first step, even when you can't see the whole staircase. The choice to act, even when you're not feeling it, because you know deep down that when you do, everything changes. What if the very thing you've been searching for, confidence, success, even happiness, wasn't something you needed to have before you could step into it? What if it was always there, in you, simply waiting to be expressed through your choices, your actions? After all, every action you take, no matter how small, begins to shape the world around you. And more importantly, it shapes the you that's becoming the one you want to be. So just let that settle in for a second as you breathe in deeply and notice how much more relaxed you feel. Each breath, each moment, it feels like it's guiding you closer to something powerful, something you've always had, but now it's becoming clear. It's like a light turning on inside you, flickering at first, and then getting brighter and brighter, the more you choose to trust it. Because confidence, my friend, it's a choice you make. It's something you do. And just like when you start driving, you don't need to know the whole road ahead. Just the first turn, just the first action, and before you know it, you're cruising with ease. Your confidence growing with every mile. Think about a time when you were learning something new. Maybe you didn't feel confident at first. Maybe you felt uncertain, unsure, but then, as you did it again and again, something amazing started to happen. The uncertainty began to fade. The unfamiliar became familiar. And what was once a challenge was now something you could handle with grace. And just like that, confidence begins to show up. It starts as an action, then it becomes a feeling, and after a while, it becomes a part of who you are. Not because you've waited for it, but because you've done it over and over again. When you realize that, everything changes, because confidence, it isn't just something you have, it's something you choose. And that choice creates everything. So let's shift your thinking just a little bit and really consider what it would mean to do confidence right now. To take the first step, no matter what. You see, confidence, it's already inside you. And every action you take to express it, to show it, it only makes it grow stronger, more natural, more powerful. Imagine for a moment how it'd feel to walk into any situation with that quiet knowing that you're capable, that you're confident, not because you need to have it all figured out, but simply because you've chosen to act from that place. How much easier would it be to speak your truths, to take risks, to step forward without hesitation, knowing you've already made the decision to do it, and everything else just falls into place. Now what if you could expand that just for a moment? What if everything in your life, every challenge, every opportunity, was an invitation to do something new, to practice confidence, not as a future state, but as a present experience? Just think of how much more empowered you'd feel, that with every decision, with every action, you're becoming more and more of the person you're always meant to be. What if you stopped waiting to feel confident and simply began choosing to act with it? Can you feel how the shift begins to change everything? Because as you choose to act, you realize something so simple, so powerful. It might almost surprise you. The more you act confidently, the more confident you become. And the more confident you become, the easier it is to take the next step. Each step building on the last, until you find yourself in a place that you once thought was too far away. Now, isn't it interesting how, just by shifting that small belief, by reframing the idea of confidence as something you do, it opens up a whole world of possibility. That's the beauty of it. Confidence. It isn't some magical thing that suddenly appears when the time is right. It's the small, powerful steps you take over and over again until you realize You've been walking in confidence all along. When you start seeing it like this, when you begin to live from this place, you'll notice that every situation, every experience, every interaction begins to shift effortlessly. It becomes easier and easier to trust yourself, to act in ways that align with your most powerful self. And the best part, the process doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to take years of practice, of waiting for the right moment. It begins right now, right here, with the smallest decision to act, as if you already are that confident person, because deep down, you already know you can do this. And the more you do it, the more you realize you never needed permission. You never needed to be perfect. You just needed to start. Once you've taken that first step, that first small action, confidence follows. It always follows. It's always there, like an old friend just waiting for you to show up. And soon you'll find yourself, without even thinking about it, walking with that quiet, calm assurance, knowing without a doubt that everything you need is already inside you, because confidence, it isn't a destination, it's a way of being, it's a choice. Now just pause for a moment, close your eyes and picture yourself in any situation, feeling that deep-rooted sense of confidence. You're there, not because you're trying to be confident, but because it's already a part of you. It's so natural, it feels effortless. When you open your eyes again, you realize that every part of you, every part of your being, is aligning to this new belief. The belief that confidence is something you do, not something you have. And so, step by step, breath by breath, you can start to embody that right here, right now. No waiting, just doing. And as you do, you begin to change the very fabric of your experience. It becomes clear. This is who you are now. This is what you do. And as you keep doing it, you'll wonder why you ever believed it was anything else. Confidence isn't something you're waiting for. It's something you're already doing. And as you do it, you become it.